Go ahead. So you guys really seemed this weekend to kind of be getting under Minnesota's skin. Was that, I guess, a focus coming into this, or do you think it's just a consequence of the way you guys play?
Yeah, I think we played well. We're playing hard, and we're playing physical, and we're winning puck races, and I think that's what frustrated them. They didn't have much room to work out there. And yeah, we limited their space, and I think that helped us.
How much is it, I guess, what's the difference between playing as a forward, kind of switching from that big sheet of ice, coming the next, not to come play on, you know, the rink you have here?
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 weekends we've been on that big ice. For me, it's a love-hate kind of thing. I mean, when you have the puck, you got a lot of time and a lot of room to work with, which is nice, but then when you're in that D zone, it's pretty tough. There's a lot of room to defend, and it's hard to stay on checks.
Yeah, and so, I mean, is it feeling different you guys to win against Minnesota as opposed to another team? I know everyone's going to say kind of, it's, you know, every game's, you know, you want to win all of them, but does it feel a little bit special having these two against Minnesota?
Absolutely. It's probably the best feeling to beat them, but it's also the worst feeling to lose against them.
Yeah. And then, so you guys took down to the top teams, I guess, that you're going to play this season in a row here. So, how do you take that momentum and move it into Omaha when you guys go on the road again against another conference team next weekend?
Yeah, you know what, we're playing really good hockey right now. We're playing full 60-minute games, what we need to do. We got to clean up the penalties, because that's never fun, killing penalties. And yeah, we got to take that momentum into next week, because that's when points matter, and 6 points is a lot of points for the weekend.
Absolutely. Awesome. Very good. Is this one? Yes. So this is going to be a pretty good feeling coming out here playing, I guess, your first series against Minnesota. I mean, you guys played a game earlier this season to kind of have that home and home. What's that, I guess, the energy like in the locker room tonight?
Yeah, it was awesome. Obviously, I think it's one of the best rivalries in college hockey, and the building was rocking tonight too. So it was great for myself and the other freshmen to experience that. And
this was the biggest crowd that Amgo's ever seen. So I guess, what does that do for you guys coming into a game where you know this is a team that has known for quick starts? To kind of get yourselves into the mindset of, you know, getting ready and kind of coming out quick.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. I didn't even realize that, but that place was packed. Obviously, the student section gets us going right from the drop of the puck, and we wanted to work on our first periods and our starts all year, and I think this weekend we accomplished that.
And you guys have been kind of kicking on all cylinders. Every line's contributing, and defense kicking on the offensive side too. So I guess, is there anything in particular you can contribute to that success, or is it just kind of one of those things where you're just all kind of working together and cooking at the same time?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're on the same page. Obviously, this weekend we had a couple demons score big goals. Dan last night. I think our forwards, all four lines, we got great depth on the forward position, so it's all working out for us right now.
Is it more comfortable playing in front of a goalie like Kaz, who now, up until that goal, had gone 149 minutes without actually allowing anything to go past him?
Yeah, I mean, the kid's a stud. I mean, it's ridiculous. We know he's going to give us his best every night, and it's easy to play in front of him.
And then how do you guys take this momentum playing two great teams, winning 4 in a row, into Omaha next weekend?
It's awesome. I mean, we've had 2 great weekends. We just want to continue our success against a good Omaha team.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Sweeping the Gophers.
It feels good. You know, our guys grinded one out tonight. There's no question. They came at us pretty good there. We knew it was going to happen in the third, and you know, we got. We did what we had to do, but you know, very happy for our guys. You know, we had a great effort all weekend, and not an easy team to beat twice, but we found a way tonight.
Penny Kill only had to kill off the 2-minute advantage last night. Tonight they got tested, and I thought they stood in there real strong. How nice was that to see?
Yeah, I mean, they only had 3 shots in their power play, and you know, to hold that power play over 5 on the weekend, you know, give our killers kudos. They did a great job, and you know, Kaz was part of that too. But you know, it was nice to see us get a power play goal as well. But you know, it was just one of those games. We knew it was going to be a lot tougher game. It was nice to get the first goal. I thought after that goal, that they were the better team after that goal. But then we kind of settled down, and then it ended up just being a battle. You know, and like I said, it was kind of one of those grinded out games, and we got the win.
A lot more fun to be the fast start team rather than the slow start team.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, that's, you know, thanks to you guys, we've been brought up enough that we started slowly, so we turned that around, I guess. But no, I mean, I think the guys start seeing, I think everyone knows the importance of that. But, you know, we've been able to do that the last 4 games. And the result is that we've been able to get leads and make them hold up and win.
you're sensing a lot greater urgency among those guys though in those first few shifts, right?
Well, I think again after you go through some of the starts that we had and there's a lot of teams goals and we have slow starts and a couple times Kaz bailed us out. We did win games on Saturday, but it's hard to play catch-up hockey. As long as you keep the game tight, it's always nice to get the first goal. It doesn't mean you're going to win a hockey game, but it's always nice to start that way and certainly get our crowd into it. Just like on the road, you want to keep their crowd up.
And then again tonight, you're just scoring kind of more gritty goals than anything that's any too showy. Is that something that you're comfortable with? Your guys doing kind of just banging it out and getting goals whatever way they can?
Yeah, I don't care always score. Most goals are scored around the net. You got to get there. Dom's goal, he scored a lot of those. There's not a lot of clean shots that beat goalies. Goalies are too good. And you got to get rebound goals. You got to get goals in and around the blue paint. And we did that again tonight.
And speaking of goalies, Kaz, up until that goal he let in there in the third period, had gone 149 minutes and some seconds without allowing anything. So do you think it helps your team settle down knowing that he's behind them?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Anytime you get great goaltending, he's been consistent. Like I said, when there's been a timely save, he's given it to us. And, there hasn't been any easy goals. Unfortunately, Danny fell there, and you know what? Otherwise, he probably would have had another shot. So that's just how he was playing, and I just don't want us to become too reliant on him. I thought last night we did a good job defensively, but this team, we held them to 42 shots. And they had 3 shots on their power play tonight. So it's a pretty good offensive team, and we did a decent job defensively. And they had the puck a lot more tonight, but I think still we got some shots. They got lucky, went off some shin pads and stuff, but we disrupted some plays with sticks and didn't necessarily give them a lot of clean looks, even though they had a lot of puck position.
And with it being Minnesota, is this any more precedence to you winning these 2 games than any other weekend would be?
Well, I think where they were number 1 in the country. They're a good team. They're going to be there right at the end too. So these are 2 big wins for us. These are hopefully I wanted to see how we played after last weekend. Are we satisfied with just winning the 2 in St. Cloud against another good team? And we came back and played probably one of our best games last night in their building, and tonight we had to grind one out. So we won games in different ways, and all that can build confidence. But now we got to enjoy this and put it behind us and get ready for Omaha. And now it's back to league play, and we want to stay where we're at. So they're playing well. They've lost 1 game, so it doesn't get any easier.